our filings against the party. So here we are. Emily, take it away. Let's get us started. Ability USA Now, Emily Gomer. And there we go.
Hi everybody. My name is Emily Gomer, and I'm going to do as a virtual assistant, podcast assistant here. And as Kurt was saying, we're here with a very important issue, very basic and very important basic life issue with not having water. And there's somebody here who got their water turned off a year and a half ago, and even though the bill was paid and on time, and it still hasn't gotten turned back on. And so this is a very serious issue that needs to be addressed. And yeah, so water is basically necessary for everybody, and so this is where we are at the moment. Here, do you have any more you want to say, or pass it over to our person of the hour here?
All right. Thank you, Emily. This is what we do. This is how we do. And this is where we come in, two sides on the issue. First of all, we're going to be talking about people that are in positions of public service and in government capacity and with authority and with companies. And so it's one of these things where on one hand, we appreciate what they do and everything they do and that they come forth to serve a community, but we are calling them out. We are throwing them under the bus because it has got to the point of ridiculous. I was quoted in past years on LinkedIn because I was in a group with a business group, and somebody said, Kurt, that's ridiculous. And my response was, hey, if it ain't ridiculous, I ain't doing it. And so that's right on LinkedIn. You can check out my LinkedIn profile, linkedin.com/in/hey Kurt, and look at my history and find that quote. If it ain't ridiculous, I ain't doing it. And I'm doing it because this is ridiculous. This is brought to us out of Atlanta, Georgia. And you're going to be learning about a condominium community. And you're going to be learning that we have awareness of a mobile home or trailer park community. So we're seeing some residents right there in the Atlanta marketplace that are just being screwed royally. We're talking about, you pay your water bill, and you pay the water bill because you want water. And then now you pay the water bill, you want water, you're not getting water, you check into it, you're having people in their, misuse of authority, using services to go and cut off the water. You're going to be hearing about, backups in the, system and so forth. So this is just a horrible living environment this way with something basic such as water, and, just really ridiculous that, a third party is, brought in, and, what the nonsense in it. So you basically have, I'm going to say, a bunch of clowns in bureaucracy misusing funds and trying to apparently use some creative ways to make up for their errors and have it come out of the pockets of people that they apparently feel they can take advantage of. And I say, this is bullshit, folks. I don't like what I'm hearing about this story. I've been learning about it for the last several weeks. I met this individual out of Atlanta, Georgia, through a live stream that my wife Sue and Emily here and I we're on, and we do this live stream. It's a daily live stream, and with some business people, resourceful people, and looking at all this wonderful stuff you can do in life and how you can do it and rethink, retool yourself, mindset and health and all of this stuff. But what is it when you can't even get the basic thing of a decent source of water. We've been in touch with Leon McLaughlin, who is just trying to, in a friendly sense, help us with the Clean Water Foundation. This isn't really in the realm of their nonprofit mission, but they obviously also value people getting clean water as the Clean Water Foundation. But this issue is about the original source and not having the water to begin with. So Cece, we'd love to have you come in here. You're the one that has been teaching me what's going on and giving me all these documents and emails, and we've been making calls to board members, and there's quite a network wrapped up in this. This is quite a tangled mess. So Cece, how would you like our audience to be introduced to this issue?
Me, please. Hey, yes, I would like you to be introduced as the community of Viewpoint East Condominiums. The address is 1450 Pine Log Road, Conyers, Georgia, 30012. There are several homeowners, several that live at 1504 Pine Log Road, and we're standing outside of Rockdale Water Resources. Can you see the sign behind me? Kinda.
Yeah, I see.
Well,
yep.
Yes, this is Rockdale Water Resources. They are the authorized water authority for the entire community. And our water bill is paid directly to them. It's an all-inclusive condominium complex with 17 buildings. Most of the buildings were built, or all of them were built in 1973. So this is an old community. And this issue has showed up and has basically caused so much financial distress on the community. And when I drive through again, I'm going to drive through during the podcast, we're going to see how many empty units that are there. But before we get there, I'm going to drive through a string of candidates who are campaigning for political positions. And I'm going to let y'all see how many of these individuals are supposed to be in a position of authority and haven't done anything for the past 484 days that our community has been without water. Now, with that, this is what you show in the face of a problem that's not solved. One being resilience. Resilience means you keep going no matter what the outcome is, because we already know the outcome is going to be positive. How it's going to impact the community is they will be restored back to having regular water bills and not being taxed by a third-party company. And that third-party company is called Jasper Utility Services, who was contracted to cut off the water from a different unit and then charge the community extra for the same water bill that we pay directly to Rockdale Water Resources. Now, is that insane or not? And they did it in an untactful way. Untactful means they just turned the water off, banged on these renters' doors, and said, if you do not let us in to change out your pipes, you will not have any water. And these are all renters, so they weren't aware of their rights as individuals, and they weren't aware of the rights that they would have as owners. So this has been a problem that has not been solved yet, and we're looking for ways to solve them. So if the public knew that we have a community, several communities, as well as the trailer community over there at Lake Rockwell, Rockaway, and that's in Rockdale County. And these individuals are having little water or no water. And so I haven't been able to speak with the representative that is representing them through Bold Ministries. However, I've had communication with her. And matter of fact, I might try to call her while we're streaming right now to see if she has any update as to what's going on in that community. So I'm about 2 minutes from where the campaign trail is going on, because this is a political year right now. And this is election time right now. And we're going to see what these individuals who are involved would like to do. So, any questions that you would have for me right now? Hello?
Yes. So Cece, I would say that, our involvement here at the Worldability Podcast Network is to help this go from, this issue kind of being, entirely on your back. I mean, you're the lone individual that has put the effort in that you have, and you've got some other people that you've introduced this to, and in your emails, I see some other people are involved. But from my understanding, the effort you've taken in a year and a half is, you are the individual that has worked the hardest to take a look at all the ins and outs and all the details. And, and you've been describing that people have been clearly, avoiding you, that they're not engaging in conversation with you. They're not working with you to create a solution. They're just ghosting you and, just trying to stay away from you, which is getting this issue, nowhere fast. It's been going on for a year and a half, and the way this is going, there's no end in sight. Like this group thinks they're going to get away with it. And that's why we're involved, is to see if we can give this some noise. As they say, squeaky wheel gets the grease. So we want to be the squeaky wheel that gets the water. So how do you see that happening, Cece? What's going on here? Help our audience understand, the efforts we're taking together.
Well, the only way we can get this out is to communicate. So media is a number one opportunity for us, for anyone to get their voice out. Right now, I'm at the intersection of West Avenue and Dogwood Drive. This is in Conyers, Georgia. And I'm going to span past all these different signs, if you can see them, of different representatives. This is election time right now. If you can see anything, can y'all see that?
We're seeing various buildings at the intersection, the stop and go lights, and the traffic going through the intersection. Yeah.
Yes, and there's lots of candidates. I'm getting ready to drive right through it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get out the car. I'm going to park the car, and I'm going to actually walk through, and you will see many individuals who are running for all these local positions, such as Superior Court, county commissions, all these positions that are put in place to assist the community with problems such as this. The county commission, Rockdale County commissioners, are responsible for making sure that the community has basic necessities such as water. So I'm getting ready to get out the vehicle so that you could see what is going on over here. And you're going to I think you're going to have the opportunity to meet Kenny Johnson, who is over the Soil and Water Commission right here in Rockdale County. So thank you for coming along with me. Everything is basically within 5-10 minute drive. And we have Superior Court Judge Maureen Wood. There's candidates who are running for different positions. We have Arlen Gibson for Rockdale Commissioner. We have elect Larry Cock. He's running for Board of Education, Port number 1. And These are all individuals that are behind McKinney. We have Justin Kennedy, elect Justin Kennedy. Can you see his sign right here? He's running for Rockdale County Board of Education. And Kenny Johnson, he's the chairman over the Rockdale, is that Soil and Water? Soil and Water. He's an elected official. He's up here supporting everyone. Arlen, he's supporting Arlen and Cox. And so we're in the background. And Katie Johnson also knows about the water situation at Viewpoint East Condominiums. So he's here supporting everyone so that we get the right people in positions that can make change. Hey lady, you're running for? You're not running? Oh no, you're just holding a sign up. So this is election time. And you're with Oz Nesbitt? Hey, I'm over here talking about candidates. Oz Nesbitt. Can you see Oz Nesbitt's sign right here? He is the current chairman of the board. And he's responsible for making sure that everybody has water in the community. So I'm letting you know this.
Letting them know that.
Okay. Is there anybody else? We have several candidates right here running for positions of authority. Right here in Rockdale County. This is Conyers, Georgia. So you have any more questions? Would you like to ask any questions from anyone who's out here running for candidate?
Yeah, well, the idea is, as we do this live stream and we run it through our networks here, this definitely is not an exclusive. We are putting this out there, to be a fire starter. We're looking for this to spread like wildflowers and really build a lot of awareness and really get out and around these voting areas. Right there where Cece is in Atlanta, Georgia area, Rockdale County.
We still don't have water in our community. I'm listening.
Yeah. So, I mean, in terms of the people out there, if you're talking about interacting with them, I guess, we could, if you want to approach them and see what their role is, to help, spread this, we'll make it the political issue of the week, type deal.
Hey, y'all just working out here. What are her issues? Yes. Education.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, we have Heather Duncan. She's on post number 4 school district. We're all out here. They're all out here today, and I'm just saying, she's not represented right here to where they can actually say much about a water situation. But I can tell you this: if there's children that don't have water access to their homes, that's going to be affecting them with their education, because that is not reasonable for anyone to be without water. So yes. So this is another person. Are you running for commission post? Okay, well, we have an issue going on in our community, and we're on live stream right now. And we're with the World of Ability Podcast Network, and they wanted to know why anybody in our community has no water after the water bill is paid. And what can you do about Rockdale water resources?
I could definitely check into that and make a discussion with somebody's paid bill to find out what the disconnect is between the county and the water resource department. They have a separate water department for that. That you guys don't have
Yes, it's all-inclusive condominium. And with that,
Now, one thing you need to do is make sure that whoever you're paying your fees to, water fees to, is actually, you don't,
we're owners.
okay, all right.
We're owners.
You pay directly to the water bill, pay for it.
We pay. It's part of an all-inclusive community, so it's included with the HOA fees. Okay, so my HOA fees are current, and there's a process for those individuals who have not paid their HOA fees. They have to go to court. The association has to go to court. And in my case, I don't have to go to court because my fees were never behind. So I can speak up for this. And so, Kurt Roscroft, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I mean, what I'm looking for here is to get the officials of the area talking to each other. You know, I'm hearing about how this started a year and a half ago, and we apparently don't have the people in the community that need to address this, working with CC and others to solve this issue. You know, how do we look into, you know, Rockdale County and this community and say, you know, that we're going to see some progress?
Yes, that would definitely be a very important one of the things that I would, because I mentioned you before, you told me about the water problem, the water, so problem, I know this is not
Oz Nesbitt is the current chairman of the board.
Yep.
Rockdale Water Resources Director is Kimberly Peaks. So I have been in communication with him. He has not done anything to make sure the community is restored with water, and we're property taxpayers too.
Right.
So this is a problem that has been going on for far too long. So Kurt, I appreciate any type of exposure you can do to have this problem exposed. Commissioner post number 1, and this is in Rockdale County, and her sign says she's promoting growth, action, and results. So what is your experience with all this? With as a commissioner?
Oh, as a commissioner, well, I haven't been a commissioner yet, but my results. Of course, I'm not against growth, but it's responsible growth. Being responsible, one of those things. Being responsible is actually find out what's going on with your water, and to make sure that what's going on in the county building and everything is not affecting you not having your water. That could very well be connected. So that would be important to find that out, to see what's the root cause of why you guys don't have water. It could be more than just the bill. Maybe we're thinking on the surface that it could be just a bill, but it could be a problem with the infrastructure, getting water to where it's supposed to be going. So, and action is part of my platform. Action, I will definitely be a voice for the people who have the seat at the table. Make sure that your voices are heard. And the results, I will definitely get you results.
Well, we have a board member, we have a board meeting, community board meeting on Sunday, this Sunday at 2:00. Okay. Would you like to stop by? It's at the, it's going to be at the 1450 Pine Log Road. It's the clubhouse. You're welcome to join us. Pine Log Road. Yeah, 1450 Pine Log Road. It's all the way to the back. It's the clubhouse. The president of our community, her name is Karen Travis. The secretary, CFO, is Cynthia Banks. And according to the Secretary of State, the secretary is Dennis Howley. These 3 individuals have been instrumental with intimidating the public. I mean, not the public, the residents, by hiring a third-party company called Jasper Utility Company, the Jasper Utility Services, who is not an authorized public utility. Yeah, but I didn't sign no contract with them. and I don't have to do business with them. The water bill is still in our name. Viewpoint East Condominiums, Rockdale Water Resources still supplies us with water, and we still pay the monthly bill. So if the infrastructure is been compromised, since we pay property taxes, the city of Conyers has money for that, and so does the county. And we pay both city and county taxes. We've reached out to the mayor. The attorney, his name is Carrie Buttigieg, has responded that that's not their responsibility. I have that in writing via email. So if you want to call them, you can get the response. I have been in communication with Kimberly Peaks, and I've got the entire bill for the community for the last 2 years, and the bill has been paid. There's no water to several homes, and we don't have to pay the water bill twice to another home. Okay, we do not have to sign a new agreement with any company because my property is grandfathered out of any new contract. So, being intimidated, forced into repurchasing the water that we already purchased is a federal offense. The police department has been called. Rockdale Water Resources, as well as Rockdale Sheriff's Department has been called, and we have reported the many times they have busted water lines. This is these 3 individuals. So, if you would like to meet us on Sunday at 2 o'clock, we will be there. So, Ross, she's encouraging. Thank you so much, Tawanda. This is going to go around the world. You're welcome. So, yes, Kurt. Is there any other questions? I have some more people that are out here.
Yeah, I think what the situation calls for is for people to join us in appealing to your news outlets, your newspapers, your magazines, your your TV and radio, finding other local podcasters there in the Atlanta market, Conyers area, and let's really make a wild exposure of this, and really get the attention of residents far and wide, and everybody locally. Let's really make this a hubbub, a buzz in the community, and let's really make this a check-in in Conyers to say, let's make a stand. This is inhumane. Let's get this rectified.
Yes, I'm very aware with TBN. They no longer have their offices here in Georgia. They have moved to Dallas. So TBN is no longer here. But if they were, I would reach out to them. But the other ones, I would not mind communicating with. Next Door has been very instrumental with posting things. Next Door, the neighborhood app. Globally, I don't know. We can call the news station if you'd like to see if we can get a reporter to come out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
this is the second smallest county in Georgia.
Okay.
Second smallest. And I think there's more than 150 different counties in Georgia.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm thinking that there should be, photojournalists and whatever that, that with the news going on out there with this story, that they would cover it and, get out over televisions near you, and radios.
Believe you me, they covered the slanted version of it. Okay. I think I might have sent you a link where it was exposed at one time, 38 homeowners had no water. And after so much time, they just succumbed and said, okay, we'll pay the fine, whatever, so we can get water. And they ended up moving because when you tap into an infrastructure, it causes leaks, floods. So these former residents have now been pushed out because the conditions are not conducive for anyone to live in. Okay.
Right.
No water and continuous flooding just doesn't work at all. The reason why I stayed is because I didn't have nowhere else to go. Yet. But believe you me, if I could have got out of this, I would have. But perhaps God says, you don't run from trouble. You run to, you don't run away and don't face the trouble. You tell trouble what to do. We actually can tell our representatives what to do because they're voted in. We are leaders doing the right thing, advocating on those who have been just unacknowledged, who've been silenced, who have been mistreated, where finances or the financial responsibilities have been mismanaged by those who are supposed to make sure the community is safe. Their quality of life has been reduced because of this mismanagement. That's why we continually pray for our leaders. Pray for them to do the right thing. This is for everybody in the community, not just a certain group. How do you manage being traumatized by the very people that's supposed to represent you? Distress. This is unmanaged distress. This is a stressful situation to be without water service. 848 days without water service is just unreasonable. It's unconscionable. This is to shed clarity. This video is to clear the air. It's to create support and to put a demand on those individuals who are in positions of authority to do the right thing, turn the water back on and restore the community. We ask for help. We are not alone. This is part of God's work, is to advocate on behalf of those who do not have a voice. To move forward, to be resilient. The last 484 days of my life have not been as good as I think they should be. However, I count it all joy. I count it all joy because you can see something good is happening before it manifests. Someone's going to speak up. Nobody has the authority to turn off, cut off, shut off, destroy someone's water pipes and not be held accountable. Conyers Police Department chief name is Scott Freeman. It's a felony to cut off, shut off, and destroy someone's pipes, period. The district attorney's name, her name is Alicia Johnson. Are you still there, Kurt?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep. Still here.
Yes. Alicia Johnson has been contacted. She has the ability to indict individuals who do such atrocities. The sheriff of Rockdale County is Eric Levitt. He has the power to enforce the law too. He knows it's a felony to turn off, shut off, cut off anyone's water. We are built to move forward. Atlanta, the governor of Georgia knows about this. Our voice will be heard around the world. How to overcome through tragedy, the community has been traumatized. Do you have any more questions, Kurt?
Yes. Kind of what do you see as the specific, ideal resolution for you? You're naming these officials that are in federal offense to, bring forth the third party to disconnect the water. And, obviously that has everything to do with why they're ignoring you, because they don't want that challenge. But, so you're naming the folks that have the authority and the power to reverse their year and a half of action and to turn on water. We know exactly who needs to do that. Can you play that out a little bit, that if this was resolved and if we have the right insistence, persistence, and the right appeal, and then if these individuals would change their mind, what would that look like to get you your water back?
It's just not my water, it's other people's water. Okay. I'm calling the district attorney's office right now.
County DA's office. Can I help you?
Yes. Who am I speaking to? How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. My name is Melinda.
Hey, Melinda. My name is Miss Carr, and I had come into the office earlier last month, and I was supposed to receive a call from Alicia Johnson regarding having our water restored from an illegal turn off of water. And a report was generated, and I was supposed to get a call back, and I haven't gotten a call back because it's a felony to cut off, shut off, or destroy anyone's water pipes.
Okay. I think you spoke with Ms. Stroman the last time.
Yes, I did. She was very nice.
Okay, yeah, so that is who I will have to transfer you to, because Ms. Johnson is out of the office.
Okay, you can transfer me to Ms. Stroman. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. Just one moment, please. Sorry, Shalonda Stroman is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound. pound for more options.
Hello, Ms. Strollman. My name is Ms. Carr. I spoke with you a couple of weeks ago regarding pressing charges against individuals who illegally shut off water to our homes. And I was supposed to receive a call from District Attorney Elisa Johnson a couple of weeks ago, and that hasn't manifested yet. So I'm requesting that charges be filed against the 3 individuals who caused us to be without water, and we have paid the water bill. So I'm requesting that you give me a call back. My number is 334-526-0027. My email address is kcarrco@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much. Bye now.
To send this message, press pound or hang up. Your message has been sent.
Okay, so we're following up with actions, with phone calls. So is there anyone else I need to call while we're live?
That's completely up to you. I can tell you that, I started a this is a clubhouse meeting, and we have an individual out there thinking that it's me without their so yeah, they're following this podcast call. She offered for me, she's like, Kurt, if you need some water, tell me how to send some of ours to you. So that's the type of response that's helpful. Is we're seeing a little bit more of a humanitarian type of response, a little something more in love and taking care of other people rather than kind of being egregious and just ridiculous and so inconsiderate. And to be in that authority and to just say, it'll work itself out because they'll eventually cave in, because how long can they last without water? They're for sure going to pay. I mean, that's being a bully,
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. We have learned how to deal with bullies growing up, traveling around the world. So bullies, they are considered cowards. They don't have that kind of power. And when you point out a bully, then they don't want to be exposed. So right now we are exposing bullies in our community. Sunday at 2:00, I will be going live on my YouTube with the HOA, because we're going to have a conversation, or I'm going to listen to their conversation, because they already know that they need to turn the water off. So I will be doing a live broadcast of our HOA meeting on Sunday at 2:00 Eastern Time. So, would you like me to call environmental health? I got lots of people to call.
Yeah.
Kimberly Peaks is over the Rockdale Water Resources.
Our offices are open 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Please visit our website at www.rockdalecountyga.gov for further information on water and sewer services and available payment options. This office receives a high volume of calls, and you may experience extended wait times. Calls may be recorded for quality assurance purposes. If you wish to use our pay-by-phone option using credit card, debit card, or electronic check, please call 1-844-396-2347. If you need to report a water main break or leak, sewer overflow, or other related sewer problems, please call 770-278-7500. For return checks, press 4. For the next available customer service representative, press 0. Wait while I transfer your call. Rockdale Water Resources, can you hold for just a moment, please?
Yes.
Thank you. I apologize for putting you on hold. This is Carol. How may I assist you?
Hey, Taro. I'm calling in reference to EIN number 58-1200475. This is for Viewpoint East Condominiums. Hello? She hung up, Kurt.
Yay.
That doesn't surprise me. And that's something?
It's what?
I said, isn't that something?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, she's calling me back. Good afternoon.
I am so sorry. This is Carol with Rockdale Water Resources. I apologize. The phone just fell out of my hand. How can I help you?
Oh, no worries, Carol. Thank you so much for calling me back. I was initially stating the EIN number. The EIN number is 58-1200475.
Okay, is this about your water bill?
Yeah, this is Viewpoint East Condominiums. It has one water bill for the entire community. I am a homeowner and I have been at the HOA meetings, and my home does not have water, and we still pay this Rockdale Water Resources bill every month, and I'm entitled to water. And no, I do not have to pay for the water again using a third-party company. Okay?
Okay.
I did not agree to paying anybody else for the water bill when I already pay Viewpoint East Condominiums for the water bill. Okay?
Okay. I can't help you. I don't have access to records. All I can do is transfer you to customer service.
Oh, you're not with customer service?
No, I'm not. I'm an admin. I don't have access to the computer, to the records.
Okay, what about, does Kimbry Peak do? Do you have his direct number?
Kimberly Peak is the director of water resources.
Yes, I've spoken with him already.
You talked to him?
Oh yeah, we've had a meeting in person.
You had a meeting in person with Director Peak?
Yep, Kimbry Peaks. Yep, Director Kimbry Peaks. He is very aware that my home has not had water service for the last 484 days, and the Rockdale water bill is paid.
Okay, let me get your information. Because I'm gonna have to. I don't even know if he's in the building, but I'm gonna have to see if he has. What did he say when you met with him?
He actually confirmed that the water bill was paid, And he was trying to redirect me in an errorless situation. See, I don't have a contract with any third party billing company. I have a contract directly with the HOA, which my fees are current, and the fact that my house still doesn't have water. So his responsibility is to make sure every person has water in Rockdale County where we are being serviced. That's why I told you the EIN number for
So
Viewpoint East Condominiums. Huh?
is the HOA paying Rockdale Water?
Yeah.
Or do they have a?
No, we pay Rockdale Water Resources. That's our account number. And we pay that every month.
Okay, and you said you confirmed that. And give
Yes.
me that number again, please.
Are you talking about the EIN number?
Yes, ma'am.
The EIN number is 58-120-0475. This is Viewpoint East Condominiums. The address is 1450 Pine Log Road, Conyers, Georgia.
1459 Log Road?
Yes. I have no contract with no other company to pay water or be serviced, okay? And I've owned there for over 20 years, and we've never heard of such thing. Okay, I'm grandfathered out of doing anything other than paying my HOA fees for an all-inclusive community that includes water and sewage. That's why we have the water bill.
Okay. So I'm baffled as how you don't have service, because if it's all in Viewpoint condominium, and Rockdale wouldn't just turn you off.
Well, Rockdale didn't turn me off. I got confirmation that our bill was paid, but Rockdale Water Resources director is supposed to enforce the law and communicate with this Viewpoint East Condominium and make sure we all have water. Okay, I'm a property tax payer. See, I'm not just a renter, I'm a homeowner.
Okay.
And since I'm a homeowner, huh?
Give me your name again.
My name is Miss Carr. Carr. I'm an owner.
Okay.
Yes.
And Miss Carr, your number is
334 526 0027.
Okay. I'm going to have to go upstairs and see if Director Beachy was in a meeting. I'm not sure if they're out of the meeting. It is beyond my control. It's out of my hands. All I do is go up here and see if he's in the office and I can get this information to him. Okay?
Yes.
And I will tell him that you have not had water in how many days?
484 days.
484 days.
Yes.
Okay.
And even when I had water restored, somebody from board group cut the water lines and
so you had the water was restored and then they came.
No, I paid plumber to store it because the water wasn't cut off by the water company, and then they destroyed the shut-off valves. And so Kimberly Peaks, since I pay this water bill too, is responsible for making sure every person has water. Okay? And there's a trailer park also that doesn't have water regularly either, that their billing service have basically made it to where the majority of that community has little water or no water, and they have sewage backups over there in Lake Rockaway, right there in Conyers, Georgia. And the court had they had took this stuff to court years ago, And the Georgia court had already said and ruled against the property owner that they could not charge these people, excessive, couldn't rebuild them for the water that they were already paying for. And see, this is the same thing they're trying to do with Viewpoint East Condominiums, but I'm not having it. That's why I am speaking up. I will not be paying another company for the water I've already paid for through my HOA fees.
Okay.
In our community, our community is all connected. They have not separated us because all of our units, it's 17 buildings, all of our units are still connected internally through the sinks and toilets and everything else. So whatever means our individual board members have tricked the public into thinking, it is in error. We are supposed to have water since we pay the water bill. All these other people who decide to go with somebody else, that's their business. But I'm staying with Rockdale Water Resources, which I paid a bill, and I'm not going anywhere else for water. And so we're getting publicity now. We are letting this out to the world because 484 days without water, without sewer services, even though I paid my share of it, is unreasonable. It's unconscionable.
I understand. I'm going upstairs and see if the record has come out of the meeting, and I'm going to pass your information on to him. Okay.
Thank you. And it's election time, so I'm out here with the other people campaigning for communities that are being excessively billed for utility services such as water.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, Kurt, did you hear that?
I did. So yeah,
this is not my first conversation, okay?
Oh yeah, I get it. A year and a half, and yeah, the part of all your conversations that you shared with me already, and yeah, to kind of double back. So yeah, I'm trying to see what we can do to create a cluster of this, to kind of get these people that have been involved with you for a year and a half and to make this eventful. Like you're talking about that meeting that's happening this weekend, and and how we can keep that going, that people can be involved and attend. Like I say, right now I'm working with clubhouse.com to look at people participating there, to bring them into my statements about can't believe this is happening, and see who we attract to get into this, and maybe as a U.S. citizen or wherever they are in the world, to say, hey, Georgia, this ain't right.
It ain't. It ain't. And one thing that I don't have is quit. I don't have no quit in me. So it's not even a possibility.
All
so
right.
the next person I plan on calling is Elia. She's with that trailer park community. And she's been representing them for a long time and has not been able to make any headway. And she's with Bold Ministries, and it's a local ministry. And she can probably give me more details about this community. Hey.
Miss Cissy, I'm at the after school with a whole bunch of kids outside, and I gotta keep my eyes on them.
Okay, well, I need to follow up with that trailer park community where they having sewage back up and all this other stuff.
I know, but like I only get the morning time to do stuff. Like today, I was late today. Then I went to another place to start a site to serve free meals in the summer. So when I don't call you, it's because I'm doing something. And now I have the after school, so we're outside. It's nice. And I got a whole bunch of kids that I have keep my eye on. So, you know, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Which lady are you talking about? The one that you sent me the name, that her daughter or something like that?
No, this is CC. This is CC with Viewpoint East Condominiums.
I know who you are. I'm just saying that you wanted to follow up with some lady. That's the one that you told me. That you sent me the name or telephone number.
Oh, that was Emily. Yeah, he's on the line with me now. He's it's a global. He does things in a big way. He has not.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were putting that all on the internet.
Let me see tomorrow morning. I'm gonna put it on my calendar. Let me see tomorrow morning. I can give him a call. Okay.
Okay. Kurt, what time is a good time for her to call you? What?
The mornings is the best time.
Okay, well, I'm asking Kurt what time would be a good time for you to call him tomorrow in the morning. He's on Central Standard Time, I think.
Okay, well, about 10:30 will be okay.
Would 10:30 be okay, Kurt?
Yeah, that's fine. Yes.
All right. He's gonna call you. She's gonna call you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Well, Kurt, Elliot's gonna call you tomorrow morning. You there, Kurt?
Yeah, I'm just making a note. So Emily, if we can make sure that if she's calling 10:30, that by 11 that we have that conversation, or we might as well call her at 11 Eastern.
You talking about what's her name? Elia. Elia got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that. She's intending to call me around 10:30. You know, I would just expect that within the hour we've had a call with her, and if it gets to be 11, you know, we can just check back with her and, you know, just kind of check in and say what's next good time. You know.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
The hour.
Well, do you think we did enough damage today? Or
I think so.
Today? Oh well, you think I wasn't playing? So if this is what I have to keep doing, I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay.
Yep. Gotcha. So Emily, should we shut off the live streams and let people wait until they can tune into our next broadcast? As you know, we are making demands and rectifying this bad situation with these ongoing efforts right here at the network.
Yes, thank you so much. I acknowledge you, Emily. You're amazing. And thank you so much, Kurt.
Oh, you're welcome.
You know what you do for others will be blessing you too.
There we go. We're just doing what needs done. There we go.
Yes. Thank you. Are we good?
We're all good in the hood.
Are we gonna do this tomorrow or what